Hello and welcome to the podcast. It's your host Miracle Kingsley, and today I'm going to talk about how to master the act of communication. What is communication? Communication is the act of passing messages across, and we can master the act of communication through the following ways. Number one, interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication has to do with the way you talk to yourself and how you interact with other people in your life. The three elements to every conversation are: number one, words. Words only account for 7% of your message. Number two, tone of voice. The tone of voice accounts for fully 38% of your message. And if you're on the phone, it accounts for almost 80% of your message or even more. To sound assuring, friendly, or intimate, keep your voice in the lower range where the deeper sounds are. Number three, body language. Body language fully accounts for 55% of your communication or of your message. We have two kinds of conversation, which are: number one, ethos. Ethos has to do with the character of the person with whom you are conversing with. Number two, pathos. Pathos means connecting emotionally with people. Number three, logos. Logos is the factual content of the conversation. It is until you have established character and connected with the emotions of the other person, the words you say and the argument you try to create may not really be relevant. We have four basic personality styles. They are: number one, relators. Relators, they are quiet, self-contained, and not particularly expressive. They are sensitive and people-oriented. They are always concerned about people's opinion. In relating with relators, you can't be pushy. You need to be patient with them. Number two, analyzer. Analyzer are indirect and self-oriented people. They are people who are not so concerned about pleasing people. They are so happy doing things in a detailed and mannerly way. You find them in almost every field of life, in sciences, in tech, and in humanitarian services. Number three, we have directors. Directors, they make quiet decisions and they don't get a lot of details. They are particularly impatient people. Number four, we have socializers. Socializers, they are the kind of people that are called the expressive people. They are outgoing, direct, vulnerable, and people-oriented. They love achieving their goals, and they love achievement in general, and they love achieving through people and with people. Number four, we have the balanced dialogue. It means no monopolizing. The very best conversations are the ones with an ebb and flow. In the ideal conversation, each will talk and be listened to, and there will be about a 10 to 15% period of easy silence. Number five, ask questions. Never assume you understand what the other person is trying to say. If you have any doubt, ask him, what do you mean exactly? You can overcome shyness by simply turning to the other person. Ask questions and then listen to the answers. You seek first to understand, then to be understood. Number six, acknowledge and agree. Good conversationalists are active conversationalists. Active listening is important in relating with people. Number seven, listen attentively. When you listen attentively, you listen intensely. And when you listen intently, the person communicating with you is happy because you show that you genuinely care about what he's saying to you. And by doing this, you build up his or her self-esteem. And she or he feels important as a human being. Listening builds self-esteem and it also builds trust between the both of you. Number 8, paraphrase. Paraphrase the speaker's words in your own words. This shows that you are genuinely listening to the person speaking to you. Number 9. Pause before replying. Do it like 3 to 5 second pause before replying to him. By doing this, you avoid 3 mistakes, which are: number 1, interrupting him if he's catching his breath before continuing with the conversation. Number 2, it shows that you are giving careful consideration to his or her words by not jumping in with your comment at the slightest opportunity. And number 3, it helps you to hear the person better and allow his or her words soak into a deeper level in your mind, and you get to understand with great clarity what he is saying. And by doing this, you are termed a brilliant conversationalist. Thank you for listening to this podcast. I hope it gives you the keys which is needed for you to master the act of conversing well. Please do well to follow me on Facebook at Miracle Kingsley, and do well to like, follow, and share this podcast. Thank you.